Hey guys, it's Kate. Welcome to another speed build and thank you so much for tuning in. In this speed build, I'm building a Christmas themed mansion on a 40 by 40 lot in Brindleton Bay. If you guys have been around for a while, you know that I love to build on this specific lot in Brindleton Bay, and it's been a while because after the release of Get Famous, I built quite a few mansions in Del Sol Valley, but now I felt like going back to the roots and building something on this wonderful lot. Actually, I struggled a lot at first because I wasn't sure what to build. I just knew that I wanted to build something Christmas themed because Christmas season is finally here. But then I kind of wasn't sure what to do, and eventually I decided to build a quite traditional looking mansion that is decorated for Christmas. I still wanted to go for a very unique layout, which is why I included the tower at the front, and I also built some kind of balcony using the arches that are part of Get Famous, as you will see in a few seconds. And for the exterior I used I think it's some kind of brick facade that also came with Get Famous, and just some brown wall color. It makes it look like a gingerbread house almost. And also I want to say sorry if I sound a little weird. My nose is a little congested. I think I might have a cold. I don't know what's going on. I have been sneezing all day so far. So sorry if you guys can hear that that I have a little cold or something. And I have to say, building this was just so much fun. I love Christmas, and building some kind of holiday themed house is always so much fun. Let me tell you, time just flies. I remember when I started this channel, and then after a while Halloween was approaching, and when Halloween season started, it was the first time that I ever built something that was kind of themed for some type of holiday. And as you guys know, I love Halloween, and now it's Christmas, and it's kind of the second time that it's the time for building holiday themed houses, and I enjoyed it a lot. At first I wasn't really in the Christmas kind of mood, but now I really love it. I visited a Christmas market at the weekend. I decorated the whole house. I put up the tree already, and it's just so great. Usually it's tradition in Germany to put up your tree on the 24th of December or maybe one day before, but like really close to Christmas. And here the kids get their presents, or everyone gets their presents on the 24th and not the 25th. So I don't know, I always thought it's sad to just put up the tree, and I love Christmas trees so much. It's just so wonderful, such a wonderful childhood memory, and I still love them. And then you kind of put them up, and then you already removed them in early January. So I just love to put up my tree quite early, and that's what I did. And the cat is also very intrigued and excited already. It's like a constant fight between me and the cat to defend the tree. No, it's not that bad actually. And as you can see, I decided to kind of include a round shape at the bottom and at the top. And at first I had the problem how to attach the roof in the front. But as you will see, I'm going to use the pedestals that are part of the vampire pack to place some trees on top. So I'm going to hide that section because at this point the fence is just ending there in a very weird way. As you can see, I used a lot of arches. The balcony section is kind of the eye catcher, but I also used some arches on the left and on the right side, and I kind of placed them inside the wall so they are equally visible from the outside and inside. So I just included them into the interior, as you are going to see, and I think it looks super special and unique. This just looks so cool in my opinion. I used this wreath that I placed around the round windows. I just love this kind of wreath. There are multiple ones. Some are of the free holiday packs, some of seasons, and this is a seasons one, and I just love this one so much. It just has the perfect look with the little bow at the top. And I also want to talk about the roof in the front, and I also used this type of shape for some other roofs in this build. But when you are looking at the roof in the front, it has this beautiful wavy kind of shape. And I just love the shape so much. And let me tell you guys, I'm living in build mode basically, as you know, but I had no idea how to create this shape. And in the past, like maybe a couple of weeks or months ago, I saw this type of roof in The Sims in a build, but I had no idea who built it, so I had no way of asking. And then I kind of forgot to ask someone else, and I just started to play around in game with different roofs to recreate this type of shape, and I just couldn't nail it. It was just impossible. It looked off, it wasn't right, especially the top section wasn't perfectly rounded, just like this one. It always looked a little bit weird, so I don't know, I just forgot about this. And then a couple of days ago, I just found out that they added a new option to create this type of roof shape and other roof shapes. I think it was the patch when they added the round roofs and all that kind of stuff, and the one that I placed on the tower. And I don't know, I just didn't know. I'm shocked. It was my soul left my body basically. And here's how you do it. You know, when you place a roof, you have this little spheres where you can manipulate the shape. When you are holding down Shift and C and then you're hovering over the sphere, there is another one that pops up, and as soon as the other one pops up, you can use this one to manipulate it into this shape and other shapes. So yeah, Shift and C. I don't know, I'm probably the last one to find out here, but I thought I still mention it in case there are other people who had no idea. I just love this roof shape for builds like this and other shapes. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if I'm really the last one to find out, or if this is also kind of new to you. I don't know, I'm still shocked, but I'm so happy that I finally found out how to build this type of roof shape. I also decided to add some decorations to the fence. I placed some trees on the outside. I really wanted to go overboard with the Christmas decorations for this build. I still tried to make it look balanced, so it's kind of crazy. It's nothing that you would see in real life, or that you would see often at least. So I went overboard. I really went all out with the Christmas decorations, but I still want to make it look balanced, which is why I only used a couple of types of different decorations. I used the little thingy that has the bow on top, the Christmas lights and the wreaths, just different things, but not too many, just so it doesn't look too busy for the eyes. It still looks balanced and nice. And on the back, I just added a little patio or porch. I used the same arches that I used in the front, just so that the back looks just like the front, obviously. I still toned it down a little for the back because the main eye catcher on the front are the arches at the top and the 3 Christmas trees that I placed. Obviously, I didn't do the same on the back. It's just the back section. So I just continued the look, the windows and all the decorations, so it still looks the same. And there are also lovely decorations in the back. And for the inside, I have to say that I wanted to make it look traditional, and I also used a lot of red for the curtains, for the carpets. I thought, okay, this is a Christmas build, so I really wanted to continue the theme on the inside, and I didn't just wanted to add some type of Christmas decorations. I also wanted to pick colors based on the whole Christmas theme. So there are red carpets and all that, but I think that this house also looks super stunning without all the Christmas decorations. I mean, now it's Christmas seasons and this house makes sense, but I mean, in The Sims, we kind of celebrate Christmas every couple of days or weeks when you're playing a lot and when you're playing with seasons, so it doesn't really depend that much of it being Christmas in real life. But I mean, you could simply remove the decorations and you can also play in this house without all the whole Christmas theme, and then you could simply redecorate or something, even though it probably takes a while to put that much decorations up again. And on the outside, I simply let add the little lights on the freezers and the foundation. These are just the lights that you can add when you're placing the little storage box that came with seasons. I decided to use just white, quite traditional lights. I think that colorful lights could also look super fun, but for this type of build and for the look that I was going for, I felt like the red lights just make a little bit more sense. But you can always change this up. I mean, when you're placing the slot, they are probably gone. I mean, the ones that you have to select on the seasons box, so you can just add any type of lights, whatever you like, or you can just leave them out if you don't really like them. I think they look super cute. They did a really good job with these, in my opinion. These really look like cool Christmas decorations. I think it's cool that you can decide if you only want to add them to the freezers, to the fans, to the foundations, if you want to go all out or not. I think that this is kind of a really cool feature. I used some objects that are part of Get Famous for the interior, because for a kind of traditional regal looking interior, there's just so much cool stuff that came with Get Famous, in my opinion. These sofas, for example, are just so cute, and I used a lot of red for this living room, but I thought that I would kind of balance it out with the very white looking Christmas tree, and the picture on the wall has a white or silver frame, so I kind of tried to create some kind of contrast between the very dark warm toned brown, the red, and a lot of white, and I think it looks super cool. And the whole floor plan is actually quite fun. It's quite symmetrical, and I think that the cool thing is that there is the tower in the front. And as you are going to see, I simply removed a part of the floor in the hallway at the top, so the Sims can look down to the Christmas tree, because I sized up the Christmas tree that is in the hallway at the bottom, and then the tip of the tree just kind of bugged through the ceiling and it looked horrible. And I thought, instead of sizing it down, because I really wanted to have some type of main tree, a big Christmas tree for a Christmas build like this, I simply removed part of the ceiling, and I think it makes the hallway super special. And for the bedroom, the master bedroom, I was going for a very toned down kind of look. I used a lot of dark furniture that I combined with some dark red colors and the kind of white or silver Christmas tree. And I also decided to have a ensuite for all 3 bedrooms. There are 3 bedrooms, and each bedroom has 1 bathroom, and there's also a additional bathroom at the bottom. And this is it again, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This fully furnished house is in the gallery. You can look up all the information in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye bye.